What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Normally on those tiny slates like yesterday are like easy money for me, but I had Hassan Whiteside and I had Tyson Chandler, so you already know how that turned out. So it's bounce back mode for me. I'm about to go hard in this big slate tonight. I know you guys are hyped. We finally got a big slate. Seems like the last couple days have just been tiny little slates, but it's go time now. All right, let's start it out. At shooting guard, I'm going to start out by going a little cheap option. This is a guy that I've been going a lot lately, because teams' reserves don't have an answer for this guy. Donovan Mitchell at 46. He's been averaging over 30 DraftKings points, and at 4,600, he's a steal versus Philly. All right, he is a steal. I love Donovan Mitchell. This is a guy I've been playing a lot as of late, because when he comes onto the court, he just can score in so many different ways, and reserves don't have an answer for this young kid. So Donovan Mitchell is an amazing money saver guy for tonight. Another money saver guy that's a good option is TJ McConnell. Jared Bayless will not be playing. McConnell's probably going to get 30 plus minutes. JJ Redick's banged up. We know how he's been. He's been in and out of the lineup all year. And so TJ McConnell is going to be a great money saver as well if you're looking for money savers. All right. At small forward, I'm going to go with Tyreke Evans. This guy has been super consistent and solid all year. He's getting solid minutes. We all know the type of upside he has. He showed that a lot last year. And going against Portland is a good matchup for him as well. At 6,200, I expect him to easily get us about 35 DraftKings points. And I like Tyreke Evans as a cheap option that can give us some good points as well. Next up at small forward, I'm going to go with Harrison. Oh, shit. Spelled it wrong. Harrison Barnes going against Washington. One thing about Washington is they've been giving up a lot to forwards, okay? They have been just giving it up to forwards, all right? Harrison Barnes is the main scoring threat for Dallas. He's that main guy. Him and Dennis Smith Jr. are the two guys that could really offensively take over a game. But in this matchup, it's a great matchup for Harrison Barnes. I think Harrison is the guy that they will turn to when they need the scoring the most. He's the guy they turn to like in every single game. If they fall behind, they start putting the ball in Harrison Barnes' hands, because he's a veteran. He knows how to win. He knows how to score. And Harrison Barnes is a good option at 58. He can get us 30 plus. He will get us 30 plus DraftKings points in this matchup versus Washington. I like Harrison Barnes, and I'm trying to save a little bit. I'm trying to get kind of. My thing is, obviously, if I'm going to spend up for big guys, Giannis is one of my guys that I really like today. And I really like Anthony Davis with that matchup too. Those are the two big guys that I like to spend up on. Speaking of big name guys, let's go ahead and go to one of my bigger guys that I like today. Is going to be Ben Simmons. Now, Embiid will not be playing. Okay, Embiid will not be playing, so that's going to open up some scoring for everybody else. Ben Simmons has been very consistent all year. We know he can put up points. Normally, this matchup against Utah would be one you kind of think twice on. But at 8,800, Simmons is that guy that can get you 50 plus. And at 8,800, he can score the same amount as these guys above 10K. So he's one of those situations where you can save money and still get a guy that can put up numbers like these guys that people are going to be spending over $1,000 more for. All right, so I love Ben Simmons. They're going to ask him to do a lot in this matchup versus Utah, and I expect it to be a close game in Utah. All right, last but not least, first of all, I really love Rudy Gobert, okay, with no Embiid. I really love Rudy at home with no Embiid. I really like him. But a guy I got to go with is Nikola Jokic, or Jokic, however you say his name, at home in Denver going against Brooklyn. One thing that you know, when teams play against Brooklyn, you want to stack against them, okay, because they're fast-paced, and the other team's going to have to speed up the pace to keep up with them. Jokic is in a great position here against Brooklyn. There's nobody on Brooklyn that's going to be able to hold Jokic, and Brooklyn's been giving up everything to big men down low. So I love Jokic a lot. I also love Emmanuel Mudiay. He's been playing some very consistent minutes, and he's fairly cheap as well on this slate today. So I like him a lot too. And a very plus matchup going against a Brooklyn team that just played last night, and now they're traveling to Denver. All right, you got the high altitude factor and all that. Jokic is going to eat in this game. So I love Jokic and Simmons as my two very solid players that I'm going to go with that are most likely going to get me 50 plus points in this one. And then these other three guys have the 40 plus potential depending on how the game flow goes, but you pretty much know their floor is about 30 DraftKings plus. Okay, so I really like this high five, man. It's a very good building five to start out your slate. Follow me on Twitter at Cam_ATL. If you guys have any value questions and stuff like that, we'll be touching on those. I'll be mentioning cheap guys that I love all throughout the day. Go to greenlightdfs.com if you want to join the squad for the line advice. And I got you. Like the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's kill it tonight. Let's get it, guys. I'm out.